dudes, what's up? It's an assassin. So today I wanted to review Logan. Woo! Now, Logan came out last Friday, I want to say, or 2 Fridays ago, sometime, and I went to go see it. Now, if you don't know, I'm kind of a big Marvel fan. I'm kind of a big superhero fan in general. And I'm gonna be truly honest, I don't like X-Men movies. Nope. I've never liked X-Men. I don't think I will ever like X-Men. I've seen the first few movies in the franchise, and I could never get into it. And then you might be questioning, why did you go see Logan then? I haven't seen any of the other Wolverine movies. I've seen the first one and that's it. And I think this is the third one. I haven't caught up with the X-Men franchise. I'm not going to. So you might be wondering why I saw Logan. Now, Logan, to me, just looked interesting from the get-go. I really like the idea of X-23. I like X-23. It's in the comic books anyways. And I like the whole idea of father-daughter storyline. I really like those. Especially, throughout this whole movie, I kind of got a Last of Us vibe. But I get Last of Us vibes from a lot of things that are father and daughter type of storylines. Just because, who doesn't love a Last of Us? So I definitely got a few of those from Logan. Now, the story of Logan basically is Logan, who's Wolverine, is taking care of old man Charles Xavier, who's having seizures and killed some of the X-Men. Yeah. And then he finds out that he has a daughter. A clone, actually. Not technically a daughter, but technically a daughter. Is a clone of him, so technically a daughter. And they basically go on a road trip to help her to freedom. To get away from the people that cloned her and that were testing on her. Now, this story is bloody. It is bloody. There is a lot of curse words. It is rated R. Do not take your children to this unless you think they're ready for that. Because there is blood. There is blood. Like, X-23 at one point literally takes a dude's head off. Like, that's how bad it is. So, definitely don't take your kids to see this unless, they're old enough, alright? It is bloody, it is gory, just don't. Now, besides the blood and the gore, it did add to it. The blood and the gore did kind of make it, good. It kind of made it, awesome, to the fact of, oh, dang, yes, this is what I wanted. Now, even without the blood and gore, this movie is a good movie. And even though I haven't seen any other X-Men movies or Wolverine movies, this is the best one. Logan is the best one. Logan was so good. I was sitting in the movie theater crying at the end of it because the ending is sad as shit. The ending was so bad. It was so sad. But that's okay. And it is Hugh Jackman's supposedly last time playing Wolverine, which is sad in itself. Because even though I don't like the franchise, I can only see Logan being played by Hugh Jackman. And just the same thing of I can only see Iron Man played by Robert Downey Jr. It's just one of those things, But that's okay. So, this movie takes a route, shall we say. Especially with X-23. X-23 is, of course, a lot older in the comic books, but that's fine. That's whatever. That doesn't really make a difference. She is a badass little girl in this movie, and it is great. It is great. They have a lot of Easter eggs in the movie. It's one of the few Marvel franchise movies that don't have Stan Lee, also. They were going to have Stan Lee in the Deadpool trailer that comes right before the movie, but they cut him out. So there is no Stan Lee in this, which, okay, I guess it's just, I was like, oh, no Stan Lee, oops. Now, I don't know if there's any end credit scene. I don't believe there are. I didn't stay for it, of course. Oh, no, I did stay for it, but there's nothing. There is no end credit scene or anything. But that's alright. Now, my verdict of this movie is definitely an A. Like, this movie is so good. It was so good. It really ripped at your heartstrings. There wasn't, the blood and the swearing wasn't overpowering everything. Like, it worked. The blood and the cursing and stuff really worked with this movie. They really put it in the right spots. And the storyline was amazing. This, grandpa, dad, and daughter road trip was a great storyline and a great route for where they took the Wolverine franchise. It's great. It was great ending. Even though it ended sadly. It definitely brings some tissues when you go see this movie, because it is a sad ending. But what are you gonna do? So, yeah, I definitely would go see this movie. It's definitely amazing. It is one of the greatest movies of 2017 so far. But there's, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Man are coming out this year. So we'll see how well Logan holds up. But so far, it is holding up against some pretty strong things. So, Power Rangers is coming out. Beauty and the Beast is coming out. It's got a long route to go to be the best movie of 2017. Yeah. That's going to do it for this video. Hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe button with your raw poster blast to become part of the AU Avengers Unlimited. And hit that like button with your master sword. Now tell me down in the comments what you think of this movie. What do you think of X-Men? What do you think are they gonna recast Wolverine? Or what are they gonna do with X-23? So on and so forth. Alright. See you dudes later. Bye.